Welcome to Prevea On the Move. I'm Mike Lemire, your Prevea Training Run Director. Today, we're going to be talking about the Pints Pointers that's coming up on May 1st. I'm with Jeff Stumbras, Behavioral Care Therapist at Prevea Health. Jeff's going to be talking a little bit about how we have to get to the finish line, and as our topic is, we must believe. So, Jeff, please fill us in on what you're going to be talking about at Pints Pointers.
Well, it must be a little awkward, right, to be having somebody Pints Pointers who's a mental health provider, right? Because most of us have friends, right, who tell us that we're crazy, right, who sort of wonder why we're doing this, right, and question our own sanity, right? We're not crazy by running marathons, right? But very often during the course of the race, right, we have a lot of things that go in our mind, right, that make us feel like we're going crazy, right? So the Pints Pointers will be to sort of understand and accept the fact that we physically, right, have trained for this race. Now emotionally and psychologically and mentally, how do we deal with getting to the starting line, right, and then working our way through the race so we have a good outcome at the end.
We have a lot of voices in our heads, Jeff, when we are running. What's one just simple tip that we could work on to hopefully get those voices out of our heads and hit the finish line?
Well, part of the reality, right, for all of us, we all have different goals and expectations for the race. Some of us are doing it for competitive reasons, to get a PR. Some are just out there to be social, just to complete the process for the very first time. But the thing that's consistent, right, is we all have 100 different voices going on in there, right? And so we can't change the fact that we have those voices, right? Part of what we decide, right, is which ones are most important to listen to, right? And there are some voices that are more motivating, right, and encouraging. There are some voices, right, that are really to drag us down, right? In many respects, right, that we're not racing out there against other runners. We're racing against that voice in our head that tells us we're an idiot. So really we need to focus on the things that are going to help us get us to the end, manage that stress, because the stress that goes in our mind does have an impact on our fatigue, our muscles, our coordination, our gait, our stride. There's all sorts of physical effects, right, on how we're going to do that race. So if we give ourselves that opportunity to pay attention to the right voices, we'll get ourselves to the end.
That's great. Thanks, Jeff. For more information on what Jeff will be talking about, go to Prevea.com. This is Mike Lemire, and that's Prevea on the Move.